Hi, my name's Clayton Wager, and I'm Chief Solutions Architect of Benu Networks. Today I'll be walking you through a short video demonstration of Benu's Smart Business technology solution. This solution is built on a number of different Benu components, including our Virtual Service Edge, which is a high-scale multi-tenant virtualized CPE platform that service providers use for both wireless aggregation, mobility, as well as to provide the rich contextual-based device-level services for virtualized CPE. This solution is cloud-based and can be powered with either a hardware or software data plane. In today's demonstration, we'll be using all software for the data plane, for the business logic middleware, and also for the web application that you see here. So let's go ahead and log in. This portal is a demonstration portal, which we might use to power a customer proof of concept, and is really meant as a visualization of the data that you can get from the platform. Today we'll be talking about a pizzeria run by somebody named Cindy. Cindy's the business owner, and she's very good at making pizza, but she doesn't really care about her network that much. She really just cares that it's up and running so that her guests and her employees and her cash registers can all communicate with the internet at any given time. She also likes the idea of using her guest Wi-Fi as a marketing tool, and when people come to enjoy her pizza, they can log into her guest Wi-Fi and check in with social media, perhaps redeem a coupon, and allow her to stay connected with her customer base so that she can create those repeat visitors and focus on giving them a great dining experience. So you can see as we log into the portal here, we've put front and center some very interesting information which is generated by the instrumentation in the network. So the things that are happening with Cindy's networks are very important to providing this information. Most specifically, we have the number of people who are online on her guest Wi-Fi right now. These represent people who are there and ready to spend money or perhaps are already enjoying their meal. The next piece of information we have is the number of networks that she has configured for this specific location. And finally, we're showing through the interaction with social media how many people have checked in or interacted with her social media presence using the Wi-Fi network today. In addition, we have some information about the names of her guest network and the scheduling of that network to be turned off when her establishment closes at night. We're also incorporating some other social media pieces, feeds from here Instagram and Twitter, and perhaps providing a single dashboard for her to be able to leverage those social media channels and create those marketing presence, connecting with the people who are using her guest Wi-Fi in the store. So let's go take a look at what her network looks like right now. Maybe Cindy's connecting with a tablet or a smartphone and she knows something's wrong with her network. What we've done is we've taken end-to-end information and put that together and realized that her network is currently disconnected. So we're showing her a nice intuitive red icon that represents the fact that her network is not working properly. We're showing her some of her basic configuration information. Here it shows some basic cloud-based security and firewalls, potentially using an NFV type infrastructure to enable microservices. Once again, we show her network names and also provide an opportunity to upsell. Here in this case, we have an opportunity to give her retail and banking security with a click-through automated provisioning service for her networks that doesn't require any user interaction or help desk calls. Down below here, we enumerate the devices that are on the network. At this time, there aren't any devices on the network. So let's go ahead and connect a few and see what that looks like. So here in our lab, we've just connected a few devices to the network. We're going to click on the network once again, and we can see that now her network is healthy and working from end to end. So we've recognized that Cindy's location is up, her access point is working properly, we have devices which are connected. So right away, again, an intuitive way for her to see that things are working properly. Here we have a list of the devices that are connected. We've fingerprinted those devices. We can tell both their name as they go and get an IP address from the system. We can discern what the name of the device is, as well as, of course, the IP address and the MAC address that are being used. And in addition, we can see how much time is remaining on the IP lease. This is a bit technical information. It may not be what we display to a small business owner. Here in this demo, it's designed to show you the sort of information we get from the platform. So let's take a look at her guest network and what that might look like. At Cindy's Pizzeria, we have a private network, which is used for her point of sale terminals, for her employees, potentially all of her private network traffic, just as you would expect a small business service to have today. She also has a guest network, and this guest network is powered by the service provider. It's being broadcast as a second SSID and has a different set of business rules which power the service. One of those rules is that there's a captive portal which is displayed when you go to connect to Cindy's guest Wi-Fi network. This captive portal, as we'll see in just a minute, allows you to do that social media integration, check-ins, coupons, all of the sort of high-touch services which are available for small business owners with this solution. Here we show a list of devices potentially by people who have been here before and people who are new guests, and whether they've taken advantage of the coupon that's presented as part of the captive portal, along with any identifying information that they've chosen to provide. Let's take a look right now at what that onboarding experience looks like. This is the experience that a guest would have as they come into Cindy's restaurant and go to connect to the network. So they pick up their phone and they looking for Wi-Fi, and they go ahead and turn their Wi-Fi on and take a look at any networks which might identify themselves as Cindy's guest network. Sure enough, Eat More Pizza looks like the right one, so we click on that. And after a few seconds, what we'll see is a captive portal splash screen. Of course, that's built into the operating system of most smartphones. Here we're offering an opportunity, in addition to seeing the menu, of checking in by social media. So we'll press the Twitter button, and sure enough, as a result of that, we get a coupon for free breadsticks that we need to show to our server. This type of information allows Cindy to keep track of people who visit her shop, and also allows her to learn the affinity that they have for her shop, the frequency of which they visit, demographic information. So all this information is available to her so that she can continue to have full circle marketing from her service provider network all the way through her social media presence. Returning to the dashboard, we'll take a look at the locations that she has available for configuration. Today she just has one location for her pizzeria, but in the future she plans on expanding those locations, and so we would see multiple locations displayed here on the screen. It would also allow her the opportunity to create VPNs automated in the cloud so that there's no configuration that needs to be done on her part or on the part of the CPE. It's completely powered by the Virtual Service Edge Smart Business application. Those VPNs can be at layer 2 or layer 3. Now, even though Cindy doesn't really want to learn the ins and outs of the technology of her network, she does want to have that configurability in case she hires someone or a friend of hers comes over to help her configure her network in a little bit more specific way. So we do have those advanced settings available to us. For example, we can see the current WAN address that's available for her small business. In addition, we can take a look at technical information about her Wi-Fi, change the key or the password to the Wi-Fi networks, both the private and the public. We can set up the scheduled time for those networks to be available so that she knows no one's misusing her network while her store is closed. The Benu Smart Business solution, as well as that of our Smart Home solution, are all built on an underpinning of APIs. In order to configure the platform, it's all API driven, using web-ready RESTful APIs at both the web services layer as well as at the data plane layer. What this means is that information is real-time, it's always accurate, and is ready for web scale as opposed to using old technologies like CLI or SNMP or TR69. As an example, here's the live APIs that we're using for this web portal in order to display this information. The first example is an API which gets the configuration information and the status information about the overlay network which has been built from Cindy's Pizzeria back to the Virtual Service Edge platform. The second example gets an enumerated list of devices and the configuration and status information for each of those devices. Remember, we saw that as a list of devices in her network tab, but here we see there's much more specific information that can be used for visualization and correlation in the web portal. The type of information that can be displayed off of the platform is really limitless. It's really only bounded by the service provider's imagination. In fact, we expect that most service providers would take all of this live, real-time, dynamic information and integrate it into their existing customer management portals. The power for both customer self-care as well as that of the help desk professionals is greatly enhanced by having this dynamic information available at all times. I hope you've enjoyed this short demonstration of Benu's Smart Business solution. I thank you for your attention.